I'm going to tell you about messaging in Vancko Hall, so pay close attention. Alright, let's take a look at how you can deal with your messages in Vancko Hall. You see, in most courses you're going to see these blocks over on the right, like the messages block and the online users block. Now, I'm going to refresh my screen. And let's see here. Oh, it looks like I've got messages. And you'll notice at the top here it's telling me that it prevented, Firefox prevented it from opening a pop-up window. So I need to make sure I set my options to allow pop-ups for vanckohall.deli.edu so that I can actually get my messages because it happens in a pop-up window. Now, here I see I have messages from the admin user, one message. From Clark Shaw Nelson, one message. And of course there's a link to messages, which will also bring up that pop-up window. Now if I click on the name, that's going to take me to the person's profile page. See, that took me to Clark Shaw Nelson's profile where I can see information. I can send him a message there too, but that's not what I really want to do. On the other hand, if I click on the mail icon over here, it's going to bring up that pop-up window, and I'm going to see my messages from Clark Shaw Nelson here. There we go. Oh, there's a little dingy bell. So here it displays my message, tells me when the message is from, and I can add a contact for this person. I can block them from being a contact, and I can see a message history that shows all the messages that we have sent to each other back and forth. Of course, at the bottom of this screen, I have the little input window where I can choose a font and put in links and images and smiley faces and such. And here's where I can type a reply message to Clark. How's the orientation going? Just fine, thank you. Send message. And that gets sent back to Bugs Bunny and gets entered into our message history. There are a couple of other ways I can read my messages. I can click on messages. I can also go to my profile page at the top of the screen, click on my name, and then go down to the messages link here, and that will bring up my pop-up window. It's just another way to get to the same place. So the messages window looks like this, gives you a list of your contacts. I don't have any current contacts. You can do a search. And for names of people and so on, you can check your settings as far as when you get notifications and so on and such and so forth, and how the messages are displayed. And you can see here, if I click on that person, I'm going to see the message from the admin user. Now again, when I click on message history, it brings up a listing of all the messages between myself and that other user. So let's take a look. Here we've got the history of the different dates and the different emails that the admin user has sent to me. It's a really good idea to add a contact for your instructor or other people you expect to be messaging with in Vancko Hall. Once you have read all of your messages, when you refresh your screen or come back, you'll see that there are no messages waiting. They've all been read. So it goes back to that state. And again, you can always look for online users and click the mail icon next to their name to send them a message, or go to their profile page and send them a message that way. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Doe. I'm a Doe. I'm the Doe. Oh!